Hello and welcome to the English News Bulletin of Hallabol. This is Rashmi here with you. Before moving to the details, let us have a look at the day's headlines. Sonia Gandhi to continue as the interim president of Indian National Congress after the CWC meeting on Monday. Along with the hashtag BJP can't control Corona, the Congress party strongly criticized the failure of the Modi-led government in controlling the pandemic. Ex-MLA Shubal Bhomik wrote to the President of All India Congress Committee Sonia Gandhi and expressed his satisfaction and 100% support on her leadership. CPM State Secretary Gautam Das declared massive demonstration and program to be held on 26th of August. Now the news in details. Sonia Gandhi to continue as the interim president of the Indian National Congress. After a crucial meeting of the Congress Working Committee on Monday, the decision-making body has made the similar decision. Crucial Congress Working Committee meeting has kick-started on Monday. At the opening remarks at the meeting called in the wake of the section of leaders seeking a full-time and visible Congress president after a letter was written by 23 senior party leaders for sweeping reforms in the party. Top Congress leaders deliberated on the leadership issues during the virtual meeting of the party's top decision-making body. Strong comments in favor of the Gandhi leadership came up, which mentioned that the voices of Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi have inspired generations, adding that CWC unanimously requests Sonia Gandhi to continue to lead the Congress party. K.C. Venugopal mentioned that Monday a 7-hour-long meeting was held. All the participants spoke and participated in the deliberations.
Importantly, the voices of our two leaders have inspired generations of Indians, both within and outside of the Indian National Congress, to rise and demand answers from the government, which seeks to desperately distract the people through shallow and manufactured issues. It is under their leadership that crores of Congress workers and supporters have reached out to fill the large and callous gaps in governance left by this government, as a result of which millions belonging to the poor and middle classes have been unjustly deprived of their rights and their livelihoods. Fourthly, the CWC notes that inner party issues cannot be deliberated through the media or in a public fora. The CWC urges and advises all concerned to raise such issues only in party fora in the interest of propriety and decency.
Extensively deliberating on the letters and places on the record, the CWC stated last 6 months have seen multiple crises including coronavirus pandemic and downward spiraling of the economy. After hours of deliberations during the CWC meeting, it was decided that Sonia Gandhi will continue to remain the interim party chief. A panel will also be formed to help Sonia Gandhi in her day-to-day functioning. All India Congress Committee AICC session will be called within 6 months. Before the CWC meeting started, from all over the country, representatives, senior leaders, members and workers of the Congress party wrote letter to All India Congress President Sonia Gandhi urging her to remain as the High Command of the party. Ex-Chief Minister Goa, organizational in charge of AICC Northeast, Mr. Luisino Valerio, who also remained present during the CWC meeting, expressed huge faith and belief on Sonia Gandhi and requested her to continue leading the party. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Along with the hashtag BJP can't control Corona, the Congress party strongly criticized the failure of the Modi-led central government in combating the pandemic. Citing out some facts, the Congress slammed the Modi government, saying that the Modi government's ill-thought policies and failure to control corona have pushed India to an unprecedented health crisis. The Congress said India crossed 3 million on August 22, taking the total to 30,21,908 cases. The 2 million mark in the number of infections was crossed just on August 6th, which means India added 10 lakh cases in just 16 days. Initially, it had taken India 169 days to cross the 10 lakh mark. India's doubling rate is 29.3 days, which means that in the next month, India will add about 25 lakh plus cases. We have been recording the highest daily confirmed cases in the world, even greater than USA and Brazil for the past 18 days, said the Congress. While corona spreads at the unprecedented scale, India's testing is as of 24/8, lowest in the top 6 worst affected nations and second lowest in top 10. Congress urged the people of the state to look into these facts and highlight the inept handling of the corona crisis by the Modi government. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Ex-MLA Shubal Bhomik wrote to the President of All India Congress Committee, Sonia Gandhi, being a keen supportive member of the Tripura Pradesh Congress, urging her to keep heeding the Congress party, also expressed his satisfaction and sent person support on her leadership. Following the internal tussle in the Congress party, as few leaders wrote to Congress chief seeking collective leadership along with the majority of Pradesh Congress leaders and members all over the country, ex-MLA Shubal Bhomik also wrote a letter to Honorable President of All India Congress Committee, Sonia Gandhi, and urged her to continue heading the party. In his letter, he claimed the demand for a restructure of the party to be totally absurd and praised her leadership, saying that she and Rahul Gandhi has been leading the Congress party to save the democracy of India and its people. Shubal Bhomik praised Sonia Gandhi's leadership quality of keeping every member of the Congress party, whether it be in any level, together and strongly fighting against the wrongdoings of the Modi-led central government.
Sonia ji and Rahul ji both are fighting against the misrule of Narendra Modi ji government and his reign of greed, error and injustice. We should stand unitedly with our president and support Rahul ji, who is exposing misdeeds of the BJP government. The supporter and workers of the Tripura Pradesh Congress are wholeheartedly stand and support and solidly stand by the Sonia ji and Rahul ji.
He urged every Congress party members and supporters to stand up firmly by her side at this moment so that she can continue her leadership in the party. Shubal Bhomik also thanked Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi for allowing him to contest in the 2018 Lok Sabha elections from West Tripura. Expressing immense faith in Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi's leadership, Mr. Prashant Bhattacharjee, who is also a social worker and Congress activist who keenly follows the ideology of the Congress party, conveyed his strongest support for Sonia Gandhi to continue her leadership in the Indian National Congress. Bureau Report, Hallabol. As a part of a weekly-based movement that was kick-started from 28th of August, CPIM State Secretary Gautam Das declared massive demonstration program to be held on 26th of August. This program has been taken up by the CPIM all over the country, where they raised 16 charter point demands. In a press briefing on Monday, Secretary CPIM State Committee Gautam Das declared massive movement on 26th of August by the State Communist Party in coordination with all over India. This program has been taken as the weekly basis movement when the CPIM Tripura State Committee raised 16-point charter demands through online session on last month's 25th and 26th dates. Accordingly, the party started the movement from 28th of August all over the state of Tripura along with the nation. As a part of the movement, the demands and necessities of the people have been put forward through small gatherings, distribution of leaflets, etc.
ব্যাপক প্রচার আমরা শুরু করেছি। এই প্রচারের মধ্যে পাড়ায় গ্রামে ছোট ছোট সভা, তারপরে বাড়ি বাড়ি লিফলেট বিতরণ করা, হাতে লেখা পোস্টার বিতরণ করা, পোস্টার সাটা, এই কাজগুলো চলেছে। এবং কোথাও কোথাও ছোট ছোট সভা ছাড়াও কিছু বক্তব্য, আমাদের দাবিগুলো, যে দাবিগুলো হচ্ছে জনগণেরই দাবি। কোভিড আক্রান্ত মানুষের যে খাদ্য বস্ত্রের সমস্যা, যারা কোভিডের বিরুদ্ধে সামনের সারিতে দাঁড়িয়ে লড়াই করছেন, তাদের সুরক্ষার বিষয়।
Gautam Das added that people have immensely responded on the movement. He also added, as a part of one of the demands among the 16 other charter point demand, one-time compensation amount has been demanded for those who died due to COVID-19 from the National Disaster Fund. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Well, that's all from the English desk at this moment. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hallabol.